Hello and welcome to my collection flip through for January 2024. It's been some time in the making, this video. The last one I did was 1.5 years ago, I think. So my collection has grown a bit. I don't think there's been that many changes. I have started collecting some new groups, but I can honestly not remember. So I have 15 A4 binders, where 3 of these are just for larger inclusions. But let's just start now, because it's probably going to be a long one, this one. This binder is, as you can see, my girl group binder, or as I like to call it, my other girl group binder. This is just smaller collections that doesn't merit their own binder, or a bigger binder with some others. So this is just, most of these are collection on pause mainly, collection I do like but don't want to sell. So there's not a lot of change in this one. We start out here with Idol. That's the only one that I do still collect Idol, also for newer comebacks, so this might be the only one that is gonna grow with the group. So I collect one OT set for the old, like one per album, OT6 for the ones that are OT6, and OT5 for the ones that are that. So as you can see, it's Honey line is not moving that well, but I think the Magna line is doing quite well. This is, what are they called? I can't remember the name. From here on out, it's when Sujin was left. So this is just some extra Oogie cards, because I once only collected Oogie, and I got these square edges ones. I'm not really sure what they are, but I got them in a set on Macari, so now they're just here. And for Nude and I Feel. And there's some big inclusions, just what I pulled. And some here, Soyeon. And then I made this little collage with some of the Dumpty Dumpty stickers, because that's my favorite Idol song, is Dumpty Dumpty. So I thought it merited their own little page. Then we have IVE, that's also on pause. So I usually try to start out with the OT6 set. If I only collect some members, I do like to have at least one set OT, however many there are in the group. So I did this, the ID card from the first album for IVE. And then for the first album, I collected Ray, Wonyoung, and Liz. But I dropped Wonyoung for Gao later, because I just didn't find Wonyoung fun. She was so hard to find and so expensive. So Gao was a lot easier. So this is for Love Dive, and this is for Afterlike. And then for Afterlike, post Afterlike, I have not collected IVE. I might. I don't know. I might not. But I like the 3 first albums, and I still miss some, as you can see, so I'm still working on it. Then we have those little 6 cornered things for the first album, the hearts, and these sticker sheets and other inclusions for Afterlike. Oh. Then we have aespa. I once collected 34 for aespa, but only for the first album. Now I mainly collect Giselle and a little bit of Karina here and there. I still have some OT6 leftovers. So this is Giselle and Karina for the first, and then my OT6 set page, 2 sets. This Giselle is just a pop. I think I got real cheap. So she's just there. I didn't collect anything after Girls. As you can see, I still miss Winter and Ning Ning's, these ID things. But then my priorities sort of shifted, I think. So I don't think I'm gonna collect aespa anymore, but I will see if I can find these two and just have it finished. Some bigger inclusions for Giselle. Then we have NMix. I haven't made a front for that one yet. So I bought the blind package before their debut. So those are here. Then we have for the first album. The first album I collected Lily, Soyun and Bae. But then afterwards I decided to swap out Bae for Hyewon. So I still have Bae's pre-order card because when I pre-ordered these through Go, I was still collecting Bae, but then later I decided on Hyewon, so that's why there's still a little Bae there. And then for Exburgo, I haven't done anything more than Exburgo because I got a bit confused with the NMix releases. I think they released at the same time as 17, so I just, yeah. I'm gonna find these. I might still collect Lily and Hyewon for the newer albums. I am thinking about it. I really like Lily and Hyewon. So, yes. Then there's ITZY. ITZY is the same. I do collect as, no, let me finish my sentence. ITZY is the same as Idol. I collect 1 OT5 sets per era, but yeah, let's just see. I stopped with ITZY after a certain point. I collect the first 6 ITZY era. So up until Checkmate. And then I haven't collected new ones. But these are my sets. I only missed 3 ITZY cards, I think. This Yeji. And then I miss these two. Is the glare bad? No, I don't think so. So, and then I did collect Yuna once, so I still have all her old cards up until, what's this, Crazy in Love. I have all of Yuna's cards and then this cool hollow pop and this glittery pop for Checkmate, I think. Yes. For Checkmate. Then we have New Jeans. So the 2 first New Jeans albums I bought Haedin's version because I really liked the album and Haedin was my bias at that point. I think my bias has moved to Minju, and if I was to buy it now I would have bought the group version to get a group card, a group set, because I do love collecting full groups instead of individual members. So I would have done that now, but I have head-ins for the 2 first albums. Then you got a bunch of these postcards in this album. So I have my favorites picked out here. Then we have, I think this is Yena. No, this is Fromis. So I have Soyeon for Fromis, is my bias. I collect I collect 1 PC per album version for Fromis 9. So for example, for Love Factory here, they had 2. I think it's Love Factory, isn't it? Yes. They had 2 versions, so I have 2 cards. From 9, they only had 1 version. 2 hard, 1 version. My Little Society, 2 versions, so that's how it works. Have I? I don't think I have set up for the new comeback, but I'll do that at some point. I hope there's only 3 cards, otherwise I might just collect 3. And that's only like full standard album version. If they do Weverse versions, or if they do digipacks or jewel cases or something, I will not collect that. I'll just collect normal standard album versions. So this is IU. So for IU, I just collect this single page. So this is her, what's it called, that blue love poem set and her lilac set. So I actually have this lilac on the way through a Pocket Market Go. So I'm going to be done with IU until her next album I really like with Photocards. I am not sure if she has had photocards, like album photocards, since Lilac. I haven't really looked into that, but Miss IU got me through a lot of exam seasons, so I have this little IU collection. This is Jenna. Yes. So for Jenna, her first Smiley album, I did one OT9 page because she's a soloist, and most soloists have a lot of album cards. So I just did one OT9 and then I counted wrong, so now I have 10. And then for smartphone, I bought one version. So I think these two and the red one were my pulls. And then I got these two, so it wasn't just a 3-pocket page. I do want some more, 4 more for smartphone because they're adorable. But I haven't really gotten around to do that yet. So, big inclusions for smartphone. I really love this crocheted skirt she's wearing. So this is other girl groups. So it's just if I want to collect one OT set for a group, but not like any more and not a whole collection, just one set, they will go in here. First we have Red Velvet. This is a set for Feel My Rhythm because I really like that album and that song. So I just miss Irene and Yeti to be done. And then I have this one Irene for the Irene Sulky album because I like that she looks so disgruntled. Then we have Stacy. This is, I just miss, oh, what's she called? Oh, it's gone. Say, I know. It's completely gone, sorry. I just missed out this one for that, to have a OT6 Stacy set. And then I am considering collecting Yoon, like fully. I really love Yoon and I love all of Stacy's music. So I have a little Yoon collection going. I can't remember. She's also there, but I can't remember her name. Oh no, I usually so good at this. It will come to me at some point. Then we have Billy. So I have this one set for Billy, OT6 it was at that point, for the first album before Sean joined. And then I have this OT7 set for after I have Sean, right there. Then I have this one Blackpink page, because I bought the album, the Born Pink album, and this is just my pulls. So it's great because Lisa is my bias. So I was really lucky. And then the big inclusions for that Blackpink album. And then they had a concert here in Copenhagen. So I went and I bought these trading cards. They are huge. So they can only fit in this 4-pocket page. But that was my other girl group binder. Let's move on to my other boy group binder. If I can. That was other boy groups. So this front page is not true anymore. Treasure is not in here. But I think the others are true enough. So the beginning of this one is TXT, as one can see for the page. So for TXT I collect Taehyun as my main bias. I think I'm only collecting him. Again, one OT5 set. I chose this one. Then I have these. So I have Taehyun set here, and then I have one for the other members, because it filled out this very nicely. Then we have the albums, first 3, and then the latter ones. And then I'm very behind. I miss all 3 of the new Freefall album. And then the middle one for, what's it called? I can't remember what's Temptation, I think. Then we have some pops, reverse pop, yeah, from different eras. After I joined TXT Goes, I got these, and then I have that one and that one. And then I want to do the same with these lenties as I did for the other one. So all of Taekhyun's and then one of each other member. So I miss this one Taekhyun, and then I miss a Subin and a Bonkyu. So it's still growing, this collection. Then we have 80s. Yeah, it's a bit complicated. So I start out with this OG8 set because this was my the first 80s album I got. This is still my favorite 80s album. The episode Finn, Treasure episode Finn, All to Action, yes. And I have it in the annoying order because I like that the back looks right when they do this motif. So, little group card ones. And then in the beginning, I only collected Hongjun, San, and Jongho. So, as you can see, San is my main bias, but I miss his old stuff. Then we have these. And this album, Fever Part 1, and Fever Part 2, and Fever Part 3. And then for Fever Part, the finale, the episode Finn epilogue. Epilogue, I find epilogue really hard to collect. I don't know, a lot of people I think were burned out with 80s at this point because these came in such a quick order and there are so many photo cards per member. So I think people were just a little bit done when this album rolled around. So I cannot find it. But in this album, I decided to just collect 2 pieces per member and then add Yosang. So I collect 2 pieces per member for Hongjun, Yosang, San, and Jongho. So that's why it's suddenly shifted to an 8 pattern. Like so. This is done. This is movement. I don't think I don't have movement part 2 yet. That's out, right? They just came out with a new album. I think so. Yeah. This was the spin-off one that I decided to get because I like this blanket version. So I miss, who do I miss? San and Yosang. San and Yosang to complete with this. And then I have these because 80s came to Copenhagen for a concert. And then a friend of mine did wanted to win the high touch fan sign thing. So I joined her group order to support her so she could get that. I don't think she ended up getting it. But now I have these. Filled and 8 pocket knives. I don't know if these 2 are real or just freebies, but nevertheless they are cute. And I like a 8 pattern more than a 6 pattern. So it's like this. And I was really lucky with my pulls for Sun. I got these. Hello 82, yeah. One of these, I can't remember which one, maybe that one, is the Copenhagen Hello 82 exclusive. And one of the other ones, I think it's this one, is also some sort of pop, but I was mighty confused when I got it because there were so many PCs. So, this is a little pop page. I try to get a different member for each comeback. So I start with Fever Part 1, 2, Part 1, 2, 3, Epilogue, Movement Part 1, I think. Yes. And then here is Movement Part 2 supposed to be. I think it's out. Maybe even Movement Part 3. I have to look it up. Oh well. This is EXO. For EXO I collect Kai. I'm pretty good along with his old album stuff, but not his newer album stuff. I don't know when I started collecting Kai, I was apparently very lucky that people sold all of their old Kai cards. So I have these now. Still, I once saw someone sell this for not that expensive, so I'm really sad I didn't buy it at that time. But, oh well. Kai. More Kai. And this is Love Shot. And Don't Mess Up My Tempo. We have Obsession. When they started doing more photo cards. Don't Fight the Feeling. And then I have some of Kai's solo. I only have the first solo. I think I may... Yes. I only have for his first solo album because the photo cards are so iconic. So I'm halfway through there. I have these three, and he has 12. Yeah, he has 12. So I'm still trying to find the iconic eating the flame on the candle one. That's my my dream Kai card, but apparently also a lot of others dream Kai cards, so it's gonna be a fight. Then I have this little shiny page, because I like the Atlantis album, so I got it used, and it came, it only came with these pop out cards, so I just have these. Who's the next? BTS. This is a art collection, because I am just trying to get one PC per album version from Love Yourself, Her and upwards. And I don't care about the members, but I do want an equal amount per member, for all the members. So that's why there's going to be a lot of different members, and some of them are not here because I do just miss some Jungkook and some V cards, and those are quite hard to find. So that's why there's some of them that are empty, because I want this Jungkook and this V, for example. So that's very specific. But I have this Hobie because Hope is my bias, together with Yoongi. So and I think that was adorable, so I have it in the middle. This is Love Yourself Answer and Map of the Soul Persona. Map of the Soul 7. The B Butter and the Proof, I think. Yes. Then I have this set for B. And then I got Hobie's solo, and then I got Yoongi's solo. So they are just chilling here. My pulls for those. This one Jimin. Then I have a little Stray Kids collection. Start out with this OT set because it was adorable and I liked it, and I have a bit of a history with Stray Kids. So we existed on the same track but separately, if that makes sense. I watched their debut, the Elevator debut. They came out completely by accident. I was just chilling on the JYP YouTube page when it was all just one page, and I've just watched a Twice song, I think, and then I pressed on it, and the newest song the JYP page had out was Stray Kids Elevator. And I liked that one, and then I followed them up until My Pace, and then after My Pace I sort of diverted from Stray Kids. But I still keep up with them a bit. So, yes, I have this set for nostalgia. Then I really like Changbin and Han. So this is Go Live, where I want Go Live and In Life, where I want two Changbin and two Changbin for Go Live and two Changbin from In Life, and the same with Han. Then we have No Easy. I loved No Easy. It was great. Great album. No, I liked Maniac a lot. The album Maniac. No. Now I'm confused. Maniac wasn't ordinary. So I liked that one a lot. And I like the photo cards for this one. And I really like that Changbin. So I decided to, yes, that makes sense. I hope. My pulse for in life, no, ordinary. I joined the Go for this, my only Stray Kids Go ever, because I saw there was a Changbin spot. Only one spot left and that was Changbin, so I joined that one. My polls were really good for the two members I actually do collect in some amount. So yes, and I got 3 Jisung units and 2 Changbin units because I got their unit, so I was happy about that. Then Jisung. So I think, yes, now it's the same as the previous groups that are where I just have 1 or 2 sets. This is Cypher. If you watched Boys Planet, there was Keita's group before he joined. I liked Cypher from the beginning, so I have some sets. This is the first album and the second album. I do want all of Tag and Keita's cards for this. I really love Tag, was my bias, and Keita was my second bias. So I have a couple of their cards. So I just miss a bit of Keita. Then we have this Pentagon set. It's been like this with Hui and Kino for almost 2 years now. This is a hard set. That was the cool one, Love a Take, with the you cannot buy the album anymore, unfortunately, but the album was so cool. It looked like manga. I'm still looking for it. It's the only album right now I want to buy used, if anyone has it. But only the first version. Like, is it not sporty, not romantic? The first one. Can't remember what's it called. Then we have Enhypen. I once collected Suno from Enhypen. The first 2 albums. I don't do that anymore, but I still, for nostalgia, have this one set. And I, funnily enough, still miss Sunu, and I miss Jay. And maybe I should try to find these just to complete it. It is an old album at this point. The set here, the holographic beach one. But that was it for this boy group binder. I think we're gonna move on to some more boy groups. I call it. Oh yeah, that's the. Let's move on to where Treasure actually is. In this one. This is a very thin binder at this point in time because there's only CB1, Boy Next Door, and Treasure in this one. But I have, but when the 2 other CB1 and Boy Next Door are quite new groups, so they don't have a lot of cards yet. But when they grow, I think this binder is gonna grow too, because I do like CB1 and I really like Boy Next Door. So let's just start. We start out with CB1, where I collect. This is for the first album. I collect 2 OG9 sets for the, this version. If they miss a filler, I have it on the way. So I have this Gongwook on the way. And then the other set, I was only supposed to collect 1 set, but then my template was messed up, so it was not the right version. So I had both the grey back and the white backs, and I didn't like that. And I really liked both Gongwook and both Matthew card. And they were not the ones I'm collecting separately. So I just decided to collect both versions because I had so many cards. So yes, no, but the ones my main bias is Shanghai. So I collect Shanghai, Hanbin, and Tere. Were my plan. So, and it's the same here with Melting Point. This is Melting Point, yeah. I am a bit behind, I will say that. I only have 1 version of this album. And I do want to collect it. It was just in the middle of 17 comeback. So that's why there's not a lot here. Yes. Pop page. This is my CB1 Pops, and then this Ricky I got in my album. So, yes, bigger inclusions. Other bigger inclusions. Then we have Boy Next Door. So, Boy Next Door is the new hype group under KOC, that's Seeger's entertainment company. And I loved their debut. They were so good. I loved the youthy sound they have going on. So I decided to collect OG6 for the first album at least. So they are here, the first version and the second version. So as you can see, I have some PCs on the way from Pokemarket Go, and then for Y, the second album, I have a lot of on the way from my Pokemarket Go. So yes, it's going along quite nicely. Looking forward to the new comeback. These are the units. I want all 9 units. And then these are some pops I got. My main bias in this group is, what is he? Woonhak. This one. But I also really like Jaehyun. And Ihan are my 3 main biases. Bigger inclusions for Boy Next Door. This is just my polls. For who and for why. Then we have the rest of this is treasure, where I collect this one when they were 12, this one OG12 set, and then my main biases are Asahi, Mashiho, and Hyunsuk. Yeah, you know Mashiho left the group, but I still try to collect Asahi and Hyunsuk. Yeah, with my main being Asahi. So it's going quite well for the old albums. I don't miss a lot. So here it is. They have some odd names. This is the First Step Chapter 3. We have Treasure Effect, as I feel like it's one of the hardest albums to collect. At least the ones I collect, apparently. I really want to find, I think that was also what I said last time I did this. I want to find the last Mashiho PCs, so I can finish him. So then we have this second step, chapter 1, Mashiho's last album. I completed him, so that's really nice. I still miss a lot of Hyunsuk. We have some units, and then the second step, chapter 2. And then I think they have had a comeback since then, since this one, that I need to set up for. Second step, is it called second step chapter 3? It would have been easy. But I still need to set up for it. And I have some Asahi Digipacks and a Mashiho Digipack from this album. Some pre-order benefits. And then my little Asahi page with other stuff for him. This is my next line is Jihoon, Yedam, and Jongwon. So as you know, Bang Yedam also left the group, so it's going really well for my treasure picks. A little summer things that I joined for Asahi and Yedam, and that was it. I have some big inclusions for Treasure 2 in my big inclusions binder, but that's coming later. So that was I call it my young boy group binder, because they're quite young. They haven't been groups that long. Treasure have, but they're also on the YG, so who knows. Then we have my main girl group binder. There's 3 groups in this one. This is Kepler, the Seraphim, and XG. Those are like my main girl group is twice, and then it's these 3 groups afterwards. So let's just roll into it. I have a lot of Kepler, so they start out this binder. You can just see it on the side. 2 seconds. I don't know if you can see it, but all of this is Kepler. From blue, XG, in the back, the Seraphim. So mainly Kepler. I have so much Kepler. So let's start out. I collect OT9 for the first 2 albums. For the first album here, it's quite new that I collect OT9, so that's not complete, but the second album is complete. Almost. So here we are. The first album. You can always, I collected my top 5 before, so that's why I have all Shouting, Mashiho, Taecyeon, Hikaru and ESO complete. And then I have a little spread things around here. Then we go into the second album. This is the only PC I missed to complete my OT9 set for the normal album version. So just Dahyun's clear card. I love this set. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. The other version of Blue Blast, then we have Yellow Blast. Then we have the frames. It was not my point to collect all the frames, but it just kinda happened. I got gifted a lot of them, and then I decided to just find the last ones I missed. So those are there. Then I still missed some of the jewel cases. I have Young'un on the way, but I missed these 3 jewel cases to be done with this set. And then I missed this one Mashiho jewel case. Then I have all Mashiho's jewel cases. This is the Mashiho on the way. Hikaru on the way, yes. Then we have these. These are also for the jewel cases. They're just a little bigger. And I think I have Mashiho's and Yeso's on the way. I might have that. Then we get into Troubleshooter. This is my OT9 set for this. And then I collected the hero cards too. And apart from that, I collected Shouting, Mashiro, Hikaru, and Yeso for this album. And then I had pulled Taecyeon's jewel case, so she's just there. The other set, the blue set, the pink set. Then we have, what's it called, Love Struck. My OT9 set. Yeah, it's complete, it's just not here yet. Here I decided to swap out Yeso for Taecyeon. So here is Shouting, Mashiro, Taecyeon, Hikaru. This set. Here we are. And this one. And this one. They had so many. I remember being like, oh, that's a lot when this album came out. And this is for the jewel case, I think. Well, I got one in a Go because I joined a Go for a pop that I didn't know was jewel case pop. Thought it was a regular pop. But then I got a jewel case and my pulls were very well. So I decided to just collect one page for the jewel cases. Then we have the Magic Hour album. I haven't gotten mine in yet. They're in a Go one and it was Christmas and all that. So I set up for it. I'm going to do the same as I did in Love Struck. 109 set and then the 4 girls. Then I got one of the small ones platform version. Mashiro's platform version. And these were my 2 random pulls. So I will see. I am considering getting Hikaru and Shoutings too. And see if I can get one OT9 set of these. That would be dope. Then we have some pops. From the first album, I tried to collect 3 Shouting, Hikaru and Yesos. This disappeared. Then I have all of Mashiro's pops from the first album. I think I missed one concept card. But it just fits so nicely in 2 pockets. Then I have from the second album, Do Blast. I have this because it was a timestamp sorting for these lucky draws, and I only made it to Xiaoting's. I was too late in these two, so I got Yujin and Yeso for these. But they're nice, so they're just chilling here. More Mashiros. I do have 3 more on the way, I think. It was a goal where the go join someone else's go, and yeah, that's a whole deal, so I don't think I'll ever see these 3 last ones, but I'll keep them open in case they do arrive. Then I decided to do 1 page of pops per album. So I do 7 Mashiro, and then I do 1 Shouting and 1 Hikaru. I try to get these the same concept, but it's not always that I succeed. For example here, got the Red Hood one for Shouting and Mashiro, but not for Hikaru, so I got this Hikaru instead. And this is Yeso's, because I was also late in a sorting form. But you can't see that, other than it says on the back. Page for Magic Hour pops. Bigger inclusions. For the girls. The baby cards from the debut. These digipack things. Love Struck postcards. And then Mashiro set for a Kepler fan, Keplian, remember what's called anniversary thing? First anniversary thing, I think. Then we have XG. For XG, I try to collect OT7 for the 1 album they have out. So I have bought 3 versions, 3 sets. A lot, because they're really expensive. But I really love XG. And I was so unfortunate that I pulled these 2. That's great, but I pulled 2 Judins. And they are impossible to trade. I have this 1 Judin. I want anyone else than Hinata and Judin. But trading is dead, so... This is Kokona from a Season's Greetings, I think. I bought on Makari once, so she's just chilling there. The Dark set did a lot better. I have Judin too, but I at least got 3 different members. And then these were the pops. I got pops for the 2 first sets I got. So I got different members. So I might see if I can find 3 more, but I don't know. They're expensive. Postcards. And then we go into Les Seraphim, where I collect OG5. I started out OG6, so I have this complete. Then we have the jewel case thing, where it's member specific. I thought I had this Yunjin. Turns out I had 2, bought 2 of these instead, so still missed that one. Quite annoying. Then we have Anti-Fragile, where I only miss this chair one, and then of course Aquamarine Yunjin with the flowers, so it's gonna be tough. This Unche is a mystery to me. I was completely sure I bought it from someone. Hasn't arrived yet. I don't know if it's like someone I'm waiting for more stuff from. I maybe have a go at, and then they sold it, and I was like, just wait sending it until the rest of my go stuff. But I can honestly not remember, so I'm just hoping for the best. At this point, might just rebuy it. Then we have these. We have some units, and then this Weaver set you got. Then we have my main bias is Sakura, my second bias is Kazuha. So this is Sakura's Weaver set, 2 pops, and their unit. Still missed this QR code one from Kazuha. Then we have Unforgiven. It's complete. One of my greatest achievements. And it was not that bad price-wise. I have heard the Seraphim, especially the Unforgiven ones, sells for quite a lot, but I think I was lucky. But it's done, so that's excellent. Here's some Sakura pops and some Sakura gifts I've gotten from a mutual Sakura friend. That's great. Then I joined a lot of goes in the beginning, and I am really good at getting unche when I don't get Sakura. So this is a little unche page. Bigger inclusions. And that was it for this binder. A lot of Kepler. Smaller collections from the others. Good. Then let's move on. That was 4 binders. It's been an hour. This was my retired binder. This is Ice One, and then this is Weekly. If you know anything, Weekly just had a comeback, so that's excellent. That means I now have to have this higher in my pile because I'm actually putting cards in it. So, but let's start out. I collect OT7 for Weekly, now OT6. But it's almost complete, my collection, except for the new album. So this is We Are, the first album with Tag Me. This is We Can with Zigzag. It's also complete. They have so cute cards. My bias was Jihoon, so I was sad. It was a sad day. We Can. Then We Play with After School. Excellent song, excellent concept, great photo cards. All round excellent. Then we have Play Game Holiday. I also really like this set. Then we have the Cursed One, Play Game Awake. I didn't collect the full set for this because there's so many cards, so just 1 per back. This is the black back with the window and the black back with the oval. And then this is the first press set. White back with the window and white back with the oval. And then the first press set for the white version. And then we get into Colorize, the new album. This is going to be all the units. And then this is the green version. I cannot for the life of me remember what the versions are called. One of them is Palette, I think. So this is the green version. So it's going to be, because there's only 6 members now, so Sujin, Monday, Seon, Jaehee, Jihan, and Soa. So this is just my pulls for, as you can see I didn't pull in here. These are just my pulls when I bought the album. And the last set is this one. It's so cute, so cute. Then I have the Seon Pop, but the rest of this is my Jihoon pops. I want to collect all of her pops, that's a goal of mine. Because she has a set amount, and I love my girl, so I want to do that. Then we have some bigger inclusions for Weekly. I did some postcard sets because I really liked them from Play Game Holiday. This set and the purple one. And then I also want to do OT7 these tickets here. So. Then we have big inclusions for Winpada. And these are big inclusions for the new album, the Colorize. So, here are the accordions. And then this one. I think I did it the wrong way. This is not supposed to go there. These are the stickers for Winpada. Supposed to go here. Just we'll do it when we are on the binder. There we go. Yeah. Yes, and these are just so pretty. It's a really good album, both song-wise and design-wise. So, give it a listen. Then we have Ice One. They disbanded. So this is just my collection, or my main girl group when they were active. First I have an OT12 set and some units for my 3 biases. And then I collect my top 3 girls in Ice One. There's a Sakura, Yena, and Jaeyeon. So I have all of their album cards. So this is Hard Eyes, and then we have the 3 Blue Mice. I was, I am, I can, I think the names are. Then we have Honoric Diary here. And then the last set here, and this is, what's it called? One Reeler. Here. And then the last page, One Reel. There we go. Then we have some Blue Mice cards from my next top 3. That's Cheon, Hinata, and Yuri. So just have a little bit, one of each version for Blue Mice for the girls here. Both a AR card and a selfie. This is other cards I have. And then I have most of Sakura's bigger inclusions here. So I only miss 2 big inclusions for Sakura, but don't know if I ever gonna get it. There's the other 2 ones of these cards from One Reeler, but they're also at the front of the album. So I don't know how many are actually selling them. I'm not selling. I have a Wonyoung and a Eunbi in my versions. I can't remember what I have in the last one. Minju. But I'm not selling them, so why should other people? And some Sakura Japanese stuff. So that was my retired, semi-retired binder. Yes, let's move on. Yes, to my NCT binder. This is everything NCT I have. I have a Photocard wise. I have some big inclusions too. But this is everything NCT. So we start out with an OT23 set from the Resonance era. So a bit hard to lay out 23 people. So I have the oldest on this, and then we have these. So I'm really proud I completed it. It's a great achievement. Then we have this, is it Cherry Bomb set? I have missed Johnny, Mark and Hechan for a long time. So if you see them, send them my way. I'm a bit annoyed that this is not complete, because I have my complete Superhuman and Kickback set. Then we have the We Go Up set, mainly because I really like this G-song. And then I have the Cafe set from Hot Sauce era. My main bias in NCT is 10, so he has his own section, because I try to collect as much as I can for him. So here's his album photo cards from Wavy, his stuff from Resonance, part 1 and 2, Empathy, what's it called, Universe, and then this is the SM Express one from 2021, I think. Yes, I just missed his ID. Here we have his Golden Age stuff. That's also complete. I'm pretty lucky when it comes to 10. He's been so far been okay, easy to complete, so I'm happy about that. These are his Super M stuff. Some of these were really hard to find. His Kinos, and then this is other 10 cards I have collected. If I see his cards, I usually try to buy them if they're not too expensive. So I have these 2 pages. This is some Season's Greetings stuff where I got his set. And his circle cards. I only missed 1 circle card from 10 from Takeoff, the very first one. But I'm not stressing about that one because this fits nicely in a 4 pocket, and I don't really want to do a 9 pocket just for 3 circle cards, or 5. This is NCT 127, where I collect my top 3. That's Taeyong, Yuta and Tail. So I have nothing for fact check yet, because yeah, I like the song, but I haven't gotten the album yet. I might do that. Yes, regulate. This is kick. What's it called? Kick. What? New Zone. Yeah, the New Zone one. It is Kick It. Then we have the New Zone repackaged. It's called the Final Round. Sticker. And Favorite. Then we come to the ones I'm not complete with. This is Two Baddies. And AO. So I actually have this tail on the way. I can take that one out, so I only missed one tail. Then I have Taeyong's Resonance stuff. Taeyong is my main bias in 127. I also have his Empathy, his Universe stuff, and then this one ID from the SMCU Express, and this is a lucky draw from the Universe one. Yeah, this is Golden Age, where I pulled Utah, and because he is one of my biases, I couldn't really trade him away, so this is just a Universe page. And we have some some Super M stuff for Taeyong. Just I think this is only the Korean version. I don't have the American version because they were so hard to get for 10, so just decided not to do that. Taeyong, a little Utah page with Empathy and the Resonance stuff. This is a Kino. This is some Season's Greetings 2020 something, where I joined for Taeyong and Utah, and then I got Tails after to do this page. That's why I only have the big inclusions for Taeyong and Utah. Wavy. At this point, I almost collect all of Wavy. I collect Magne Line, Xiaojun, Hentedi, Yang Yang. Where Yang Yang is my main priority for Wavy. That's not 10. So I have all of that takeoff stuff. I'm really proud of that. Yeah. And then I am so far behind with Phantom. I'm really trying to look for these, but they're very hard to find. And I even had a 10 Opera version to trade with, but trading is just so expensive now when you live in Denmark, and especially now in 2024, that I can't trade outside of Denmark. So, sad times. Some extra Yang Yang stuff. I think this is all his Resonance and other things. This is Xiaojun. This is a Kino, I think. This is some metal tin one. Then we have Universe, where I pulled Xiaojun and just decided to do Yang Yang Xiaojun, or might go back and see if I can find Hentedi stuff, just to not exclude him. Then we have the Golden Age one, where I pulled Yang Yang and Hentedi, so that's why they're chilling here. And then some other stuff I got from Wavy, or pulled or something. And then we have Dream. For Dream, I collect Hechan, Mark and Jimin. So this is some old Hechan stuff. This is a Kino, and this is not Hechan, this is Chen from the Candy special version. I got it because I really like the packaging. So he's just chilling here. Hechan was my main bias in NCT Dream at some time, but it changed to Jimin. So I still have Hechan stuff, but I decided to collect all of Jimin's stuff too. So I just missed this reload one for his normal album cards. This is his Resonance stuff and his Universe. They did units for ISTJ. And I do like units, so I will try to see if I can get all of them. That's why they're there. Then we have Mark, Hechan and Jimin for... I decided to collect my top 3 from Hot Sauce onwards, because there's like a little bit quiet, because then there are some albums Jimin is not in and some album Mark's not in. So it was just easier just to start from here. Hot Sauce and Hello Future. Then we have Glitch Mode. I only missed this one Hedgehog. I might have this Hedgehog on the way in the Pokemon Go. Might have to check that. So we have Beatbox. It is complete now. And this is ISTJ. I only missed these 3. So that was NCT. Boom. That was my NCT binder. Let's do, this is gonna be my bigger inclusions for some of the boy groups we've already looked at. So this is big inclusions for Treasure, TXT, and NCT. So this is my oldest binder, that's why there's like tape on the inside and it's creaky and all that. So this is Treasure. I did try to collect Asahi and Mashiho's these lengthy postcard they did for the first couple albums. They are so much, it's so very hollow. Here I miss a lot of Asahi, just as in the Mashiho. I did try to do OT12 for the Treasure Effect ones. Still want to do that. These units, Treasure Effect, Mashiho and Asahi's for the second step, chapter 1. The bigger inclusions for that summer camp thing in 2001. 2021. My god. So I got all that stuff. This is 80s. We go straight into 80s bigger inclusions, where I have my 2 main biases, Hongju and Sun, and I really like these member postcard things they did in the first couple albums, so I have them like set up like so. And until they got, after this they got bigger, so they don't fit as nicely anymore. TXT. I try to get all Taekhyons, but I have this one very close up Subin. I think I have all of Taekhyun. I only had this one Taekhyun for this album, so that's why there's only one Taekhyun. Here these and these. Then we go to NCT stuff. My bigger 10 inclusions. Here. And the Season's Greetings one. Then we have 127 inclusions. Universe. Here we have them. I only have Taeyong and Yutas for the big inclusions for the Season's Greeting. Wavy inclusions. Oh, it's just empty. Wavy inclusions. And NCT Dream inclusions. And then the set from the Candy one, because I really like that one. And my pulls for the ISTJ. No, Golden Age, I pulled Mark. So that was the bigger inclusions. Let's swiftly move on to Twice. Now we are reaching the end. We have Twice, and after Twice there's a Twice bigger inclusions binder. But after that, there's only a lot of 17 left. A lot of 17. So I have 6 binders for 17. So, but only 17. Twice. I collect a little bit of differently for Twice. So it's a new decision for me to collect the older albums. That's why it's going to be quite empty in the beginning, but later I'm pretty far along. I usually start off an era with a OT9 set and then collect my top biases for the other cards. So this is the story begins, where I wanted to do, the ones that you can do. And then I have the baby photos for my bias Momo, Jihyo and Mina. Page 2, right? Page 2, yeah. I didn't do an OT9 set for this because it fits so nicely with just Momo, Jihyo and Mina. TT, can't remember what the album is called. Twice Coastal Lane 1. I do OT9, I just collect everything from Twice Coastal Lane 1. Because this set is almost done, I only missed Devil Nyan, the bane of my existence. And then the TT set, where I only have Mina. I have nothing but Twice Coastal Lane 2 yet. Then we have Signal. I did this one as an OT9 set. And then these, I want to do these for my other biases. This is Tristagram. I have not done an OT9 set because there's only 3 per member. So, they're just there. Then we get into the Twice Get a Lot of Photocard era with What Is Love. So I did this for an OT9 set. And then my top 3. And then this is also an OT9 set. Summer Nights. If they have like this kind of set in an album, I do try to collect that OT9 too, like special cards. Yes or Yes. As you can see, I think I have this Nyan on the way. Excellent. To be done with that set. So, I don't miss a lot for the later albums of Twice. Fancy. Feel Special, I only miss Sana, but that's also quite a hard Sana card to find. So I am looking for that card. And then the gold ones, they're very gold. More and More. I have missed this Mina and this Sui for so long. An absurdly long time. But I can just not find them. And then I want a unit with Jihyo, Jonghyun, and who's the last one? Chaeyoung? Yeah, here. Then we have Eyes Wide Open. I of course did the flower set. This Jihyo card. That's Jesus Christ. Then I did OT9 for Alcohol Free. It's not complete yet. It is quite a new decision to do that, OT9. But I'm making good progress, unless it's the Finger Hearts set. And this one. And then we have the Hollows. Then we have Between One, Love Formula of Love. My OT9 set, and then from here on out, I decided to do my top 3 and then collect one more that I think stood out the most in the music video. So for Formula of Love, it was Jonghyun. So I collect my top 3 and then Jonghyun for this one. And the IDs. Then we have Between 1 and 2. I did OT9. For this set, because I really like the photo cards. And this, and these. Then we have the new one, Ready to Be, where I did my top, and then I did Sana. If I should have done that with this, it would have been my top 3 and then Sui, but I did OT9 instead. But here's my top 3 in Sana. And then I did 2 OT9 sets for this one. Then we go into solos. So this is my collection from Nyan solo. I bought one version, they were my pulls, and then I bought these two too. And then Jihyo is my main female bias, and my main bias in Twice, so I decided to do all of her solo stuff. Get all of her cards, so I'm halfway there with her stuff now, and then her digipacks. And then this is going to be a Misamo page. I got one of the albums and I got Sana, so it was a bit ironic because both Momo and Mina is my bias line, and I love Sana, but I had a 2/3 of a chance to pull Momo or Mina. So now she's chilling there until she can get some company for the masterpiece Japanese release Misamo. So that was Twice. The Twice binder. Then we just have the bigger inclusions for Twice. And bigger inclusions is not just bigger inclusions, it's also pre-order cards I have for them. I have all the pre-order cards from more and more forward. So these are more and more pre-orders. We have Eyes Wide Open. Taste of Love was like alcohol free, but it was a song. Taste of Love. Formula of Love. There was 4 versions of this one, wasn't there? No, yes there were. Then we have Between 1 and 2. And Ready to Be. Then we have the unit or the group cards. And then I got gifted some pre-order cards at some point, so they're just here. And we have bigger inclusions. Here I want Jihyo and Junghyun's. Some of these are just my pulls, some of them I want. So these were my pulls, and then I'll pull Sui. So it's just my 3 biases and then another member here. My top 6 for the Formula of Love. And like so here, then I have my OT9 set for the posters. It's quite ironic that it was the Jihyo one, this one I missed the longest. I had everyone else. Then we have the postcard, the stuff from Ready to Be. I do want Sana's there. Digipacks and posters. Then we have bigger inclusions for Nyan solo and for Jihyo solo. And then we have bigger inclusions for other stuff. So this is the Season's Greetings for 2022. I got because it was so cute. And then I have the Yes I'm Mina. No, Yes I'm Jihyo book that got these postcards. So that was it for this binder. Wait a minute. I think in my original Twice binder I skipped some cards because I also have like a page for Jihyo non-album stuff. So let's just quickly see that. I was finished too quickly. It's right in the back behind here. Yeah, this is the Photocard set for that Season's Greetings. Jonghyun was not in it, so that's why there's just purple. And then I have my Jihyo pages. So this is some pops and some of her Defesta stuff. And this is the Target exclusive. And this is more pops. And this is a Japanese card. Yes, and a Zone Pop. So yes, that was twice. Let's move on to the last one. That's 17. Let's start out with my OT13 binders. I have 2 OT13 binders because I collect a lot of things OT13. This is the old albums, and it's been quite a new decision to do as old as I'm doing now. So let's look at it. We start with Boys B, and I only did this because of the reprint, so it's not very far along. It's still expensive as hell to buy these cards. So these are my pulls, I think. They repackaged. Going 17. For going 17, I'm just doing 1 set. The units. This is AL1. I don't have anything for this one yet. Teenage white version I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try at least. I'm gonna try. And then the orange teenage, right? Is it orange or is it green? I did the green one. So I do white version and green version for teenage. Then we have director's cut. And then this is either going to be the other director's cut set, the plot or sunset one, or it's going to be the lenticulus. I'm not quite decided on that one yet. Then we get into the ones I have been working on for a long time. So You Made My Day. I collect 1 set per version. So that was the Meet, the Follow, and the Set the Sun version. You Made My Dawn, Before Dawn, what's this one called? Dawn, and Eternal Sunshine. And then we get into an ode. In the beginning I did 5 set for an ode, 1 from each version. Now I do 10, 1 from each back. So this is the colored back for Begin. And this is also a new decision, so that's why the white back for Begin looks like this. I only missed 2 for my Anode collection, so I just doubled it, as you do. You can see I did collect Jonghan, Hoshi and Dino separately. I also have a very large Songkwan collection, but he's still in his own binder. So I have everything, Jonghan, Hoshi and Dino, so that's why they will be complete. Colored the Poet, white back Poet, colored back Hope, also known as the Beret set. So I'm a bit daunting for this, at least. This is Mingyu. It's going to be hard, and 8. So, but let's have high hopes. I have Jonghan and Wonu already. Then we have white back for Hope, colored back for Truth, white back for Truth, and colored back for Real, and white back for Real. I have a lot on the way through different goes, but they're not here yet, so that's why it's so empty. Then we go into Hengare, where I do 1 for each of the 4 versions. This is the Hana version. Duel is complete. Set. And then I did the 4-cut one for Net. So it's moving along better than I feared it would, because I find them quite hard to find. But I still miss, all 3 of the hard ones. So that's Jonghan, Wonu and Mingyu. So that's great. Then I do this. This is a pre-order set, maybe. But this is the My music video outfits. So I want to do OT 13 of these ones too. Then we have Semicolon. I did full album because there's only 2 per member. And then Your Choice. Cursed Your Choice. Because this set is so hard to find. This hasn't been updated for me in almost 2 years, I think. I haven't added a single card to this set. And it's driving me completely insane. So let's move swiftly on to the boring one, other side, and then the B side. Then we have Attica, OP1, OP2, and we have OP3. Then we have the first set for the that member specific version they have, where you get like the whole set. So this is the one set and the other set. And that was the old albums for 17. Let's move on to new 17. This is 17's newer album stuff. I have nothing for 17th Haven yet. But I have some for the rest. This is Face the Sun. I did 3 sets for Face the Sun. The Control version. Shadow. Right, yes, Shadow. Ray. Then Path is not going as well because I want the Vernon with the magnifying glass. It's hard to find. Then we have Pioneer. Then we have the paint set for the Carrot version. And I have a specific one I want for the members I missed, so that's why it's not moving along. And then I do every single set for the Weverse version. I've done that. That's like a thing I do. It's not very smart. And Face the Sun is very hard. I still miss 5. Yeah, it can be seen. Still miss 5. So here they are. And then this is the Weverse shop pre-order benefit. Because you got 6 if you bought the full set from Weverse, and I did that. So I got 6, so I only missed 7. So I, in my smart mind, decided, oh, let's just do this OT13. So they're not expensive. They can be a bit hard to find. But for example, on Pokemarket, they're not that expensive. Unless it's like this Mingyu is quite expensive. And for some reason that Joshua, I don't know. Well, Sector 17. This is the New Heights. No, New Beginning. And New Heights. I'm still working on everything. Then we have the Weverse versions. I am actually complete with this. They're not, I miss, Jonghan, Jun and Mingyu's, but they are on the way. Finally. It was so good I joined the Go. So, this set and the hard one. Then we have Busok Soon, Fighting. I just missed this Hoshi. This is the special one, and this is the Kino set. And then this is the Weverse versions. I did buy 3 of them, I just only got a Hoshi. So I have 3 Hoshis, and no DK or no Songkwan. So, I'm looking for those. Then we have FML. This is the unit cards from the deluxe version. And I did complete OT13 for this. So both versions. Fallen Misfit Lost version 1 and version 2. This is the Faded Mono Life version 1 and Faded Mono Life 2. Then we have Fight for My Life 1 and Fight for My Life 2. And then I did all 4 versions, all 4 sets of the Carrot version, so everything for the Carrot version. Set 1, set 2, set 3, and set 4. So you can see I'm done with Jun, Boo, and Vernon. So, just moving along. The deluxe set, and then the Weverse sets. I only missed Jonghan to complete this. The rest are on the way. There we go. And as I said, I have nothing for 17th Haven yet. But I am going to collect full OT13. So, all 3 versions for each of the album versions. At least 1 Carrot version set. At least 1, and then the full 17, the full Weverse set. So that's like 9, 10, that's at least 13 sets that's set up for here. But in reality, it's going to be 14 or 15 with all the Carrot sets. So at least I didn't do a deluxe version. So that was my OT 17 collection. Let's move on to my other 17 binder with other stuff in it. So this contains the rest of my Jonghan, Hoshi and Dino collections. So for the old albums. Oh, I started from here. The rest of that and ode stuff. There's 3 Jonghan to complete an ode for these 3 members. Then we have Hengare. I added the 8 for Hengare. Then we have Ataka or Ataka. I'm still not quite sure how you're actually supposed to pronounce this album. But this is the some reverse pops to fill it out. Then we get into Face the Sun, where I wanted to do one more version for each of these members. So I have a set, like I have one Jonghan in my OT 13 binder, and then I'm gonna have one Jonghan here for each of the versions. So Jonghan Control, Jonghan Shadow, Hoshi Control, Hoshi Shadow, D8, Dino. Here it's gonna be Ray and Path, Ray and Path. And here's going to be Pioneer here. And this is going to be the dark version of the Carrot set. Sector 17, the other stuff. And then we move into my other 17 member album collection. So this is my other scoops cards and some units. So this is what I have for X scoops that doesn't fit anywhere else. Jonghan is my second bias, so I have quite a lot for him. And I have his Carrot versions in here too. My Joshua Jun. This is his Sector 17 target card. I pulled because I bought one of them when I was in the States. So it's so good, such a nice card. My Hoshi, Wonu, Wuxi, Mingyu, Dokyum, Minghao, Vernon, and Dino. Then we have my set for the, this is 2022 Season's Greetings and 2023 Season's Greetings. So there's no Boo in this set because he's in his own binder, but I had 2 of these, so that's why he's there. Then we have some random 17 bigger inclusions that I just keep here in somewhat chronological order. It's just other stuff I've gotten through goes or as freebies. Face the Sun. A lot of Face the Sun. Big Standees, Sector 17. I want to do an OT set. So OT 12 because Songkwan is in his own binder. For these 2 film strip ones. And I pulled DK and Jun for these fold out things. Other Busoksu stuff. I just missed this one, Hoshi. The deluxe box set. The Kino cards for Hoshi and DK. Posters. I have 2. I actually have 3. And then this one my pulls for the FML stuff. And here, big sets, Season's Greetings set, this one and the film stuff and these ones. This is from Vernon's TTT, Black Eye, a kit set, And then this big one, and this is just freebies that I liked. So then we only have Sungkwan's left. Only Sungkwan. Sungkwan is in 3 binders, 2 for his photocards and 1 for his big inclusions. So this binder is Sungkwan album PCs and pre-order benefits. This is signed from FML. So here we are. 2017, AL1, Teenage, Director's Cut, You Make My Day, You Made My Dawn. Then we have an ode, all of them. There, then we have Hinkade. This is semicolon and Your Choice. Attacker. More Attacker. The set you got in the carrot version. Then we have Face the Sun. I miss this one. And I missed some more. I missed this Ray Path one too. Here, and then I missed the Kino. The Path Kino. I have the Pioneer Kino. This is Pioneer, the Kino, and the random card cards. His set. Sector 17. I miss all of his new Heights ones. FML. Miss a lot. Here, carrot versions. And the set. Oh yeah, there's also Japanese stuff in this. So this is We Make You. Happy Ending. Yes. Fallen Flower. No, yes, Fallen Flower. Ooh, 24 hours. Hitori Janai. I No Chikara. Still miss a limited version. Still miss limited C for Dream. This is Always Yours. I think I have them on the way, most of them, for Always Yours. No, I don't. I don't have anything on the way here. Oh well. Oh, we can put on this one. Then we have pre-order benefits. So in the beginning it's just HMV. So HMV and Ode. Then we move into Hengare stuff. Hengare. This is Hengare HMV stuff and other Hengare stuff. 24 hours. Fallen Flower and semicolon. More semicolon. This is Hichori Janai and the light stick one. Your Choice. And Your Choice. This is Attacker, Lucky Draws, more Attacker. And this is just ECU rounds for Attacker. Then we have Dream. No, I know Chikara stuff. Face the Sun. Just missed it. Nature. And then ECUF is on the way. I have it on the way. Sector 17. Missed some lucky draws. Bit different stuff I miss. This is some ECU rounds that are on the way. Then we have Dream. The lucky draws. I missed all of them. And then I missed the Weavers Global one. BSS. Have here. And then we have FML. A lot of this is on the way, I think. I do have a lot of FML still on the way. ECU stuff. This is Always Yours stuff. This is more Always Yours. More Always Yours. And then this is what I have for 17th Haven yet. This is my very first and so far only broadcast card for Sungkwan. And I put it in this hollow sleeve, so it's hollow. It's such a nice card. It's so cute. I'm so happy to have it. So that was the first Songkwan binder. If anyone has any questions, it was quite quickly through the pops there. But if anyone has any questions, then just write me. Let's do my other Songkwan stuff. I'm not gonna explain where everything is from because I honestly can't remember. But let's just get into it. We start out with DVDs and other stuff. This is DVDs and more DVDs. This is the Carrot memberships, I think. Memberships and season's greetings. This is Boo birthday box for 2023. Carrotland for different ages. What is the latest one? This one. This is some Japanese stuff. Trading cards. 17th home. The first year and the second year. I think there's a third year now. What is this? 17 Cafe in Seoul. Moshi cards. That social club photo book they did. This is other cafe cards. Old cafe cards. Then we go move into the icon stuff. This is brand collaborations, and then all of this is just Bella's 17 other inclusions that it doesn't fit into other templates. So that's why there's so many writings, because it's just random PCs from random places. Little Wishes, for example, is there. Some Hanabi, Power of Love. There's a lot of that. In the soup cards, this is Be the Sun stuff, tour cards. More soup, more Carrotland. This is Follow Follow to Seoul. There's also some Follow to Japan. This is the new Going 17 magazine. Then we go into concert trading cards. This is the 17 Encore 2016. Shining Diamond, I think this is this. Diamond Edge, yes. And I can never see in the small ones. This is Diamond Edge Japan. And there's these ones. I'm just gonna stop naming them because I can't remember anyway. And they're really hard to read on the Japanese ones. This is 17 Ideal Cut Japan. This must be O to You Korea. Oh yeah, this is Ideal Cut the final scene, and then O to You Korea. This must be O to You Japan then. No, Haru. O to You Japan and Haru Tour. And this is Japan Dome Tour. Incomplete. I watched that one. Oh, they're pale. I'm not gonna look at that one. Power of Love. This is Hanabi. This is Be the Sun Korea and Be the Sun Japan. And then I have this where I have nothing. I have two where I have nothing. Jesus. Good God. And Follow. So that was my Songkwan stuff. He is my ultimate bias, that's why I have so much of him. And that's why he is the only one that has a dedicated bigger inclusions binder. So this is just album bigger inclusions. So I only miss one thing for the old albums. I miss one of his lenties here. I miss this Set the Sun You Made My Day lenti. the folded posters for You Made My Dawn. The folded posters for a note. I have one of his photo books, the begin version. The bookmarks for Hingare. All the random stuff you got in semicolon. Your choice. And the postcards for your choice. Postcards from Attica. And then I have this one Joshua chilling here because I liked having the back of this one. The long ones. I also have the big see-through ones, but they're too big to get in a binder, so they're just still in the album. Then we have the postcards for Face the Sun, where I miss quite a lot of them. I'm not quite sure where this is from. This is the Reverse Pop standee. This is Sector 17. And then we have some FML, where I'm not complete yet. Then we have his Kino stuff for most of. I think I'm up to date with his Kino postcards. BSS and the units. Those. Then we have his Lawson prints. I only have 4 of them, but they are here. Then we have other bigger inclusions. It doesn't really fit anywhere else. This is just what fit. These. And these. Here. This is for a season's greetings. And the other season's greetings. Social club. This is some Carrotland stuff. The birthday box. I have no clue. 17 Cafe. And I don't know where these are from. There's pre-order for your choice, I think. Yeah. And then this is like a little folder for your choice. So that was it. That was my last Songkwan binder and my last binder all in all. That was my entire collection as of January 2nd, 2024. It was filmed. If you have any questions or want to, I don't know, trade with me, have any cards I'm desperately missing, you can reach out to me on my Trade and Sell Instagram. It's in the description. I think I have linked to everything I use in the description too, but I am from Denmark, so everything will be from Danish sites. All of my fillers I've made myself, just cut them out of cardboard. Not cardboard, thick paper. Have I forgotten anything else? Don't think so. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll probably see you next time. No clue when it is, but bye.